have a short message that I would love to share with you. Come on, come on. God is specific when he gives us instructions. Not doing exactly as told is disobedience. For example, God instructed you to buy a specific fruit. You purchased grapes when he instructed you to purchase oranges. But you justify it by saying, well, at least I bought fruit. Well, according to James 4:17, it says, remember, it is a sin to know what you ought to do and then not to do it. So my question to you is, you hear God's voice, he's specific in what he tells you to do. Why you ain't doing it? Why you being disobedient? And I have been in the book of Kings. I am now on 2 Kings. I have about 4 more chapters. But if you ever read Kings, and if you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and fill you in. These kings are hard-headed. They are so disobedient. God is so specific in what he is asking of them, requiring of them, and they still won't do it. Even after they see what he did to the last king, you would think they would get it right. Now I'm towards the end, and this is Hezekiah. He's actually the king as of now. And you know what? He been doing the right thing. But prior to that, they would get in there and only do half of what was required. So a few chapters back, I can't remember the exact king, but he got in there, did half of what he needed to do, but he didn't get rid of any of the statues, any of the idols, none of that. Still had all that pagan stuff up in there. So it's like, bruh, you're still being disobedient, and for that, you're gonna be destroyed. And that's exactly what God did do. So I was even thinking to myself, sometimes I look at small tasks as, oh, it's just little. But in reality, if God told me, hey, don't lay around, don't take that extra 10 minutes to sleep in, get up and do this or do that, and I decide to go back to sleep anyways, it really is disobedience, and I'm just learning in this season of my life, those little tasks that he requires of us, even if we're in a grocery store and he tells you to grab oranges and you decide to get apples or grapes instead, it really does matter because you didn't do what was required of you. Even to us, if it seems something so small, to God it isn't. So this is an encouragement for you. I'm messing up on my word. Be obedient, okay? It isn't even about looking for the blessing in the end, but this is what God requires of us. There is no ifs, ands, or buts when it comes to what God requires of us. And then how amazing it is in Jeremiah 29:11. He already knows the plans that he has for us. So when he is instructing us and requiring us to do certain things, it's going to line up with the plan that he already has. So once again, you hear God's voice. Why you ain't listening? You be blessed.